I was fortunate to get an early copy of Linceworks' newest game, Aragami 2. Linceworks is an indie studio in Barcelona behind Aragami, a third-person stealth game released way back in 2016 with around 500,000 copies sold. It's an indie game development studio with a fetish for ninjas. It is available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC with cross-platform multiplayer. I was able to experience the game on PC in single player. I haven't tried multiplayer, but I'm not getting my hopes up since my internet is trash. So this review would be solely based on its single player experience. Gameplay is fun. I'm not a diehard fan of stealth games. I'm not a patient person to begin with. I'm the type that go guns blazing 90% of the time. In Aragami 2, you are extremely mobile because of your shadow dash, even if it's limited by your stamina. Relocating is damn easy, especially if you've grasped combining shadow dash, your double jump, and that move which lets you immediately transport to a ledge. With this mobility, you can come up with different ways to kill your enemy. There's no difficulty setting in the game. What the game does, however, is change the type of enemies you encounter as you go through the missions. At first, you're facing against a normal melee unit and a range unit. As you go through the missions, you'll be facing an elite melee unit which can spot you faster, a ninja that can only be seen and dealt with by your shadow vision, and a range unit that gets linked with the mobs, which makes executing enemies troublesome because even if you silently execute one of these things, it will alert everyone connected. But don't worry, the game's pretty forgiving when it comes to how you get detected. It's easy to outmaneuver and find angles where you can get the deed done. You can even go to an execution or assassination move from a shadow dash, although it's not 100% success rate. I don't know if it's really meant to be like that, but it looks flashy if you pull it off. There's a bunch of tools and skills for you to play with to get creative with your approach in a mission. The skills are in a tier format, wherein you have to put certain number of points in each level to be able to unlock the higher tier skills. The skills that you receive can be upgraded once and would have an additional effect. You can reset skill points as long as you have gold and get one skill point per level up. Tools can be acquired by getting blueprints, by completing a mission. Armor sets and weapon sets in this game are purely cosmetic. The game does have a rune system wherein you can get a 10% buff for a specific stat at the cost of decreasing another stat by 10%. But I've completed the game and I don't think runes really have an effect in the gameplay. There are tools that heal you, give you more defense, and give you more attack. I guess they are trying to go for like a support role in the multiplayer aspect of the game, but it's useless. The game does have a lock-on feature, but you can't rely on that lock-on feature if you're facing more than one enemy. The parry system is decent. The timing is easy to pull off, especially if you're someone coming from Monster Hunter or Sekiro. I know the dev team is trying to make head-on non-stealth approach work, but sadly, you're just trying to be a masochist if you want that approach. Even if you time parries like a god and with stamina management, it's way easier to just go stealth and kill things 10 times faster. Here's the routine of the entire campaign. Village, talk to NPCs, mission. You're going to repeat this for around 50 times. I tried to read the dialogue and get a grasp of the story, but I just skipped everything because I just want to go try out my newly unlocked skill and kill more. So in the end, I don't really know what's happening story-wise. Around 25 missions in, you're gonna feel the repetitiveness of the maps. What will change are the objectives and the type of enemies you face. You do face different factions in the game, but you won't really feel that. You're technically just going to be facing reskins. They are legit reskins. No new moves. They just changed their skin. You might be wondering, didn't this guy said earlier that this game is fun? This repetitiveness the game has accidentally made it fun for me. Every time I go in a mission, I have this mindset. How fast can I go through the stage? And how stylish can I script assassinating these enemies? The skills you get in the game have cooldowns of their own. So if you have like 4 assassination skills, it means you can chain all those in one encounter. Pair that up with your superb mobility, and also you have different tools at your disposal. It made me feel I'm like one of those old school big YouTubers posting stylish stealth scripted runs, but I don't have that much subscribers like they do, so please subscribe to make me feel like I'm big even if I'm not. Anyway, I'm not even trying that hard because your shadow vision makes it easier to script it since you know where they are and you know their pathing. Combining skills with your tools, you'll feel like a ninja straight from Naruto, trained by Konoha's finest. Katashi. Cringe. Did I grow tired of the repetitiveness? Yes, I did. Around mission 39 onwards, I was already exhausted. I was already asking myself, when will this ever end? So, what do I score it? It's a 4 out of 5, mainly because it's uber cheap on Steam. It's even on a 10% sale right now as we speak until September 25. That's why I highly recommend getting it on PC instead. Story is trash, but I'm never a story guy to begin with. Gameplay is truly fun because it made me feel OP and a pro stealth player even if I'm not. If you already have the game, I challenge you to play it with script scripting in mind, and let me know how it felt in the comment down below. I'll see you in the next one.